So guys, basically the matcha itself is really sticky. It's really hard to bite. Hello guys, what's up? How you all doing? So in today's video, I'm gonna be showing you my top 5 favorite sweet foods here in Sendai. So I'm a fan of eating sweets, so in today's video, I'll be showing you that one. So if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if this is your first time visiting my channel, and also hit the notification bell to keep you posted on my next adventure. So let's do this! Sendai is best known to have its best gyutan, or what we call beef tongue. But in today's video, I'm going to be showing you my top 5 favorite sweet foods here in Sendai. So let's do this! First one is the Ocha no Ida, or Sukiku-one. Ocha no Ida is one of my go-to ice cream shops here at Sendai. They're actually famous for different kinds of flavor for ice cream. They also have some parfait here and some chocolate ice cream here as well. But what I love the most is the matcha flavor for the ice cream. So we're actually here right now at Ichiban Chop, Sun Mall Street, and actually I found a shop called the Suikiku-one. And this one is actually good because this is really ice cream. I'm a fan of eating ice cream, and I've chosen the matcha flavor. So if you try to taste this one, it's actually good. But the texture itself is actually creamy, and it's actually a little bit blunt for me. So if you're not a fan of eating creamy stuff, I think this is not really good for you. But personally, if you try to visit Japan, I highly recommend that you should try this one. Second is the Taiyaki shop. Taiyaki is very famous here in Sendai and all over Japan. So basically, Taiyaki means Thai for sea bream and yaki means bake or grill. Its shape is fish, which is imitated by a Japanese red sea bream. Basically, it's filled with red bean paste or custard filling sometimes. So guys, we are here right now around Sendai Station, and at my back you can see the Taiyaki shop. So Taiyaki is very famous here in Japan. So Taiyaki is very well known all over Japan. So if you visit Sendai, you should actually see this Taiyaki shop, and you should actually buy this Taiyaki food. So Taiyaki is like a fish shape. So let's try to bite it and try to taste if it's actually good. So the taste is actually like sugary red bean flavor, and they actually have another flavors here like custard and chocolate as well. And they also have one of my favorite Taiyaki flavor here, which is the sesame. So that is one of my friend's recommendation here. That's why I've tried it last time. But this time what I got is the anko. So I highly recommend when you visit Sendai or any other places here in Japan, try to buy some Taiyaki. Do you like some custard cream puffs? Well, Beard Papa can give you that one. So Beard Papa is very well known here in Japan, and they actually sell one of the best cream puffs in Japan. Okay guys, so next food that we're gonna try is the cream puff. So this cream puff is actually famous here in Japan. So I bought it at Beard Papa. So actually, if you look at the texture, it's actually very puffy. That's why it's called cream puff. And let's try to bite and dig into this one. Oh, it's actually very creamy, and the custard itself is very thick. When you actually bite it, it will actually explode in your mouth. There's actually a little explosion in your mouth, but it's actually very good. So I would rate this from 10 being the highest and 5, or let's say 0 being the lowest. I would say this is 8 for me. So actually the taste itself is actually a bit sweet for me. So it's actually a good taste with some tea. So whenever you visit Sendai or any parts of Japan, you can actually try Beard Papa. Next one is Mian Cheese Tart. This cheese tart is very famous here in Sendai, not because it's very cheap, but the quality and how it's being baked is really amazing. Alright guys, so next food that we're going to try is the tart, which is actually famous here in Sendai. So this cheese tart is actually only for 190 yen. So you can actually buy one piece for 190 yen. So let's try to dig into this. So if you take a look closely to this one, you can actually see the cheese of it. So it's like cream cheese. Yeah. And the taste itself is actually a bit sour, but you can actually taste the cheese as well. There's actually a little bit of sweetness and a little bit of saltiness, but the crust itself is actually a little bit hard when you bite it, but it's actually good. So if I would rate this, I would say it's 7 for me. I don't like the taste that much, but it's actually good for first timers.
Next one, Zundasario, mochi green beans. Zundasario is well known to be one of the most famous dish here in Sendai. Wondering what a zunda mochi is? So basically it's made of mashed green beans with rice cake mixed together. It is known to be chewy because of the mochi, and its topping is the zunda that is quite very sweet. The price is 648 yen, and it's actually good. So whenever you visit Sendai, I highly recommend that you munch into this dish, because your visit in Sendai wouldn't be the same without trying the zunda mochi.
Right guys, so right now we are here inside Sendai Station and we are actually here at Zundasario restaurant. So basically this sweet is really famous here in Sendai. So it's a green bean that is being mashed and it's being poured on top of the mochi. So guys, if you look at the texture of this, it's actually very nice. The presentation itself is actually good. It's actually very clean the way they presented it and the way they prepared it as well. So okay guys, so if you look at the texture of this mochi, the mochi itself is actually very sticky, and the edamame, or they call it green bean here, is actually not finely mashed. Yeah, so take a look closely at the mochi itself. So it's actually very white. Yeah, but if you actually eat it without the edamame or the zunda topping, it's actually very plain. So let's try to dig into this one. So guys, basically the mochi itself is really sticky. It's really hard to bite since the mochi itself is very sticky. But the taste of this one is very sweet. That is why I think they have this fish flakes here. So take a look closely. So let's put a lot more. Yeah, so I think this is a bit salty. It really matches the flavor of the zunda mochi itself. So let's try this one. Yeah, it's actually very salty, so it's really a good combination with the zunda mochi. So whenever you visit Sendai, don't miss out on this one. So guys, thank you for joining me today in my food trip here in Sendai. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to share and subscribe. And please do follow me on my Instagram account at jc_the_explorer. So see you in my next adventure. Bye!